And America, thus are called a Bill of Rights, commonly known as a Basic Rights. But India is will call them its fundamental rights. Hi everyone, I am Pradeep and you can are watching Law Education. Today I in this video will do you quick revision of fundamental rights. Let's start. But they do not know that is a mega creta. Thus, where is the first written document which is where related to fundamental rights? Thus, are were made England in 1250. When is the Indian Constitution has been made, and then from the fundamental rights. We talk inspired from the US Constitution of Bill of Rights. So, chapter of fundamental rights is inspired from the US Constitution. India will fundamental rights to part 3 from the article 12 to 35. In the main object of fundamental rights is assure the political freedoms of people. All the political freedom of people is constitution, and all the social and economic principles are assured by the directive principle of the state policy. But where fundamental rights is called the fundamental, they are know the main reason of the fundamental right. First is thus are very important and in individuals all the around developments. Secondly, no human being and could be exist without those rights. That way, these are called fundamental rights. Now let's discuss some important feature of fundamental rights. First of all, fundamental rights are check on the unlimited powers of the states. Fundamental rights impose and restrictions and states unlimited arbitrary powers. Hence, that's protect any individual's rights. The second feature is the fundamental rights is available against the states. So, fundamental rights available against the state and not against the private individuals. Third one is fundamental rights, one of the obscene nature. A responsible restrictions might be the imposed in then after the fundamental rights could be suspended during the emergency for the incidents and during Article 90. For the incident during the Article 19 is automatically suspended. Even if the president wanted to, he may suspended other fundamental rights also. There are only two articles which can be suspended during the emergency. They are Article 20 and 21. Originally were the 7 rights of the own constitution, but those is the 24 amendments made the 1978. Right, the property of Article 19 1F and Article 31 was deleted, and then it was included as a constitution in Article 300. So got to and of two important questions. First is how did right to property and deleted those? Answer is 44th Amendment Act. Second, can be fundamental rights be suspended during the emergency? Yes, this is a fundamental right and could be suspended during the emergency, and only two articles can be suspended. These are not Article 20 and 21. Let's quick cover the 6 fundamental rights and one. So the first one discussed is Article 12, which is given by definition of the state, and similarly you will be defined the Article 36 is but the discuss of the state is given the fundament. The Article 36 is only regarded and part 4. Definition of the state is given by Article 12 is 4 part of 3 and is defines is not applicable in the other parts of Constitution. Article 12 defines states in those 4 classes. First, executive and is the legislative of the union. Second, executive and legislative of the states and local authority is include the panchayat board and municipal boards, etc. The fourth one is other authority. The top three classes are very clear when they take about the important aspects of the Article 12. Then there are the two main questions involved. The questions is how wide is the terms of the authority? What is the point can be included? The second is would be judiciary fall under the definition or state or not. We can call judiciary is a state or not. It found and is answerable both of their question. Those important case laws. Are you ready? Case law. First case law is a University of Madras versus States versus Shantawai. Where found a new terms called executive generic when is made the some kinds in this is the Supreme Court and said those authority and perform government of the sovereign. Only those fall under authority and is will be called a state. But the case law, but the case of the Electricity Board of Rajasthan versus Mohanlal, the Supreme Court give a wider meaning and said it is does not matter if his authority performs and government and function